We're going to start it off with Brian Sue, who has really done a remarkable job with the Communications Committee, and he's going to give you an overview of what they've been doing. Brian?
I am presenting this on behalf of Communications Committee, which is Dr. Phil Louie and myself. Lots of different committees on the CSRS. We'd hope that as you go into practice, you join CSRS, you become involved in the committees. It's a great way just to get to know other colleagues in the field, and it's a terrific way to contribute to the society. So the charge of the Communications Committee is to take the educational content, to take the research, all the things we do, and try to get it out to the membership, get it out to other surgeons, residents, and fellows, maybe even a little bit to the community. So I'm just going to share a few things that we're doing in this committee. Well, who had this up? Alpesh had this up yesterday. So right now, take your phones out. If you didn't do it yesterday, do it now. And take a picture of this. And that'll take you to our YouTube channel, and then hit subscribe right now. All right, it'll all become clear in the next few minutes. Don't worry. So the idea of a society, and we thought the concept of society is to create content. And in this day and age, when content is created, you have several ways to memorialize it, make sure it lives in perpetuity. The theory of this was really championed by John Rhee, actually. In 2021, when he was the CSRS president, he had the same idea and created this archive on the CSRS website. We took this concept of the archive and made it a little bit more accessible through creating a channel, very much like the Seattle Science Foundation channel that many of you guys probably know and see. We created this channel 2 years ago. It's grown very rapidly. We have approximately 2,200 subscribers, 113,000 views. Right now, we have upwards of 185 videos on this channel. And it is categorized by playlists. So what you can do is you can find the playlist section, and you will see things like our annual meetings, 2020, 2021, 2022. They're all broken up into separate lectures. We just finished posting 2022. We're about to post either 23 or 24. For example, this course, the Residents and Fellows course from last year, you'll be able to go on and see every lecture. I see everybody writing and typing notes because these lectures are so great. But what you'll be able to do in another few months is you'll be able to go onto that playlist, hit 2025, and you're going to see all of our lectures recorded. And you might say something like, well, I forget that pearl that Rick Sasso gave or Alpesh gave. And you'll be able to rewatch that video in entirety, just like it is on Seattle Science. We also have all the ICLs categorized. The really nice thing about it is you can search by pathology, so we've hashtagged it by pathology. All the videos on C5 palsy from the ICLs, from any other courses, will be hashtagged, so you can quickly search. A lot of the budget and a lot of our time has gone behind creating some surgical technique series. So a surgical technique series is when we, CSRS, actually pays for time here. Surgeons volunteer their time in this lab. They record the surgical technique. Then we overlay digital graphics, and there's narration specifically for each technique. We created a bunch of these. I think we're on our 9th or 10th. And this year we collaborated with CSRS Europe. We created a dumbbell tumor resection with Cedric Berry. We did the Asia collaboration with Dong-Ho Lee for vertebral body sliding osteotomy anteriorly. This upcoming year, Venu's filmed ProDisc, Phil's filmed ProDisc C. Venu's done Mobi C simplified because we wanted disc-specific surgical techniques. And Alex Satin just did 7D navigation, and we partnered with our industry partners and applied for grants to help these get paid for. So I'll just give you an example. This is, I have a couple of these here.
So we've got an exposure here already.
This is what Alpesh's looks like.
C3, C4, C5, C6.
This is like a
C7.
25-minute
There's
video,
a technique that's called a
hand down.
funnel technique where you gradually burr all this away looking for cancellous bone. And the angle you typically want is a pretty steep angle. It's about 45 degrees. Feeling bone, hopefully all the way. So obviously with pedicle screw fixation, you get longer screws. All right,
So you guys get the idea, right? And this is a few of what we did last year. This is Rick's odontoid one. Again, this is also sped up, but you get the idea. It includes fluoro. It includes stuff from PowerPoint slides. Here's Zoe's on posterior cervical framenotomy. So again, lots of time, but like an unbelievable resource for residents and fellows. In fact, of all the videos on this channel, the surgical techniques one, I think John's ACDF has like 6,000 or 7,000 views. This is the VBSO one. Any of you guys do VBSO or tried VBSO? Rick, have you tried it? It's kind of wild. Also this year, we're taking every single video and we have a companion journal article in clinical spine surgery that we're writing up. So you'll be able to see it in clinical spine surgery. All of the webinars we have, they're also all posted. So we'd love to have you come to the webinar, but if you can't, you can watch the webinar later on the channel. And this was last year. So you guys can contribute even now, because what we will do, again, is I'm going to come around and interview a couple people. And we're going to post some shorts for our social media. And we're going to get some videos going. So if you wouldn't mind stepping away if I grab you during the lab for a quick interview, this includes the faculty. We'll be doing some of this stuff as well today. We also work with clinical spine surgery. So last year what we did for each of the focus issues, we had the authors give like a quick 3-minute Reader's Digest, boiled down what's the most important thing for each article. That was for cervical trauma. This upcoming will be for deformity. Other things we do on LinkedIn, if you're not part of CSRS on LinkedIn, you should be. We post clinical case series a couple times a month. You can feel free to join the banter, call people criminals, call people non-criminals, and check out the cases. And that's also good for society engagement. And we also have Facebook and LinkedIn, as well as Instagram. None of this happens. We have a big committee. It's a very active committee. Our editor, Colin, is in Vancouver. He helps edit some of these videos. And probably most importantly, you will never meet a harder working administrative staff than the ones at CSRS. So Corinne, Denise, Maria, where's Maria? There. So they do an unbelievable job to help us. So I hope you subscribe. I hope you use it as a resource. And that in the future, when you get involved with CSRS, you guys can contribute as well.